Thomas Henley, a 1974 Corvette Coupe.
Yeah, this was one of the early so-called C3 Corvettes, and looks like a very nice car. We'll see it a little bit closer, but it's very nice. Third generation Corvette. It was sort of a controversial style with the big swooping fenders and with the passenger compartment way back. And I would say of all of the Corvette series out there, this is possibly from a collector's standpoint the least sought after, maybe also because there were a lot of them out there. But it is a hugely attractive car, and this one looks, from the outside, it looks quite original. You know me, I always talk about wheels.
That's right. All right, well, let's get a closer look and meet the owner, Eric Gorgeous, middle of 9 Mile. Eric, to you.
Hey, Tom, how are you?
Really good today, thank you.
Hey, beautiful car here. What do you got?
Thank you. This is a 1974 Corvette Coupe.
Okay.
It's got a special BASF Extreme Rainbow paint job on it that changes about 5 or 6 different colors. It's, they call me the flip-flop paint.
The flip-flop, yeah. So that's not factory.
Well, I tell the NCRS guys that it was original paint, a factory option, but they laugh at me. In fact, they get mad at me.
So how long have you had it, man?
I've had this about 17 years.
17, all right.
And I put Recaro buckets, built the motor.
Nice.
Put 17-inch mags on, new slotted rotors, and polished aluminum calipers.
Nice.
A newer suspension with the monolief rear relief in there, so it's nice. I enjoy it. It's kind of loud.
Oh, it's beautiful, man. I heard you roll up. So what's your favorite thing about this car?
I guess the shape. You know, these C3s, especially when you went, I think, to the maybe the first or second year with the flexible front bumper cover, which was 74. It's that kind of Coke bottle shape, and it just looks very sexy. And for this paint, it's perfect because there are very few straight spots on the car, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you see maybe the headlight covers, and so it really lends itself to this. It's not highly collectible because it's a small block, but it is the L82. It had a 4-speed. I put a 5-speed in.
All right.
And so but to me, it's like I'm improving the car. I'm making it what I want it to be.
It's beautiful, man, and I really, really dig the paint job.
Thank you.
Man, thanks for coming out, man.
Well,
enjoy the cruise.
Thank you.
Fred?
Well, there it is, a 74 Corvette Coupe. Boy, that paint really pops. It's like an opalescent.
Yeah, I guess that was his own special paint formulation, so the car looks very good. And, you know, these C3 Corvettes, they were kind of undervalued for a long time, but they're starting to come into their own. And, of course, the design was inspired by one of Bill Mitchell's greatest ever show cars, which was called the Mako Shark. Oh, yeah, look at that paint. Depending on how the sun hits it, it's almost like the biblical coat of many colors.
There it goes.
Wow, that was amazing. I've never seen a paint job like that. There was every color in the rainbow in that paint.
Well, you mentioned Bill Mitchell, but when we look at the Corvette styling, the evolution over time, there's sort of these mini epics of design and changeover. Where does that one fit in?
That would be that, as I say, that was the 3rd generation Corvette. And it was the one that Bill Mitchell, well, it was one of the ones that Bill Mitchell took the greatest personal interest in.
Yeah, cool. So